Hello, my name is Jessica, and today I want to talk about a way to make your speech a lot more natural and a lot smoother, and that is by linking your words and syllables. All right, let's talk about it. Now, there are 5 environments where linking is like a natural go-to. What we're going to talk about today is the y glide and the w glide. So one issue that a lot of English learners have is that when they are speaking, oftentimes the speech pace and pattern that they use is closer to what they would use in their native language. And oftentimes I say it sounds a little bit like a typewriter. Like when I talk, I have to separate every single word. If you want to solve the typewriter robot problem or just sound more natural and a little bit more graceful in your English, then linking is where you maybe want to start. Linking also is a really great way to keep your rhythm in your speech consistent and fluid. The linking of syllables and words happens in every level of formality, like formal English, less formal or casual English. But the methods that are used for linking could differ from accent or dialect of the speaker. So what I talk about today may not be true for all speakers in every situation. And I will actually talk about that more later because that's a way more difficult and deeper topic, because then there are all these different variables. And honestly, they don't really impact your comprehension, how people understand you. It would just be if you travel to certain areas, you maybe wouldn't be able to understand certain people. A glide is where your tongue makes a sound when it moves from the original place that it's placed. So it's a vowel-like sound. It's not actually a vowel. It's not actually a consonant. It's somewhere in between. But your tongue will, for the Y sound, the y sound, it will go to like the E sound, E, and high in front. Your tongue is kind of flat inside of your teeth. And then to make the Y, you just pull the tongue away. Y. Now the w glide, I get a lot more issues with from my non-native speakers, because that sound does not oftentimes exist in their native language. So the w sound is made by articulating the sound like ooh. So like you're giving a kiss, and then your lips come together. So you know how in the y sound we made the sound by bringing the tongue away? In this sound we actually move our lips, and that's what makes the sound. So instead of saying just ooh, I say wah. And it's the movement of the lips away from that like kissy face that makes the w sound. If you have more questions about how to make either of these sounds, please tell me in the comments below. I would love to make more videos for just easy tips on how to help you with any of these pronunciation issues. Well, the y is used typically for vowels and diphthongs that end in a fronted sound, a fronted closed sound. So specifically, we're talking about E, A, I, oi. Okay, so you can hear the tongue is already closed, and it's just really natural that your tongue would automatically go to make a y sound from there. So if I'm using the y glide inside of a word, it's oftentimes in a word that can be really difficult to say, and some speakers will even default to just say it as one syllable. Being, staying, lying, and annoying. Now, if I'm using it between words, it happens a lot. Be able, stay up, try out, and enjoy it. The way that I read it, I had to separate those words with a glottal stop to be able to make them like actually be different. Now, some dialects do use that. Don't be surprised when you hear it. And in some instances, even I would use the glottal stop to separate them. Now let's link them with a Y. Be able, stay up, try out, enjoy it. And you can hear just like a slight yeah between. And I think what's also important is to recognize that the voice does not stop. What makes a glide is that the tongue is going to the next position without the voice stopping. To get a clear glide, I have to keep the air moving and I have to keep the sound going. Now let's talk about the W glide, and it's used in basically the same pattern. However, the vowels that it will follow are going to be slightly different. They're going to be the ones that are slightly open or have a little bit of lip rounding already, which makes sense. And we used the Y glide to follow vowels that were closed and where the tongue was high in front, like close to the Y sound anyways, that yeah. And the W, it makes perfect sense that we would say W after a vowel like oo or o or ow. As you can see, like the lips are already there in prime position to then pull away. I'll tell you first how to say it without the what, and then I'll show you how the linking makes it sound so much more natural. Bluish, going, however, or bluish, going, however. Do it, go away, how are. Now you say these all the time, but if I add that much emphasis, especially to something like go away, it sounds aggressive. It sounds like something I would yell at like my sibling or my children or my dog or something like that. Instead, I want to make it graceful. Do it. Go away. How are. All right, now let's practice some sentences. We're going to start with the Y glide and then we'll move on to the W glide. I'll say it first, chopped up, and then I'll show you how it sounds much more natural and graceful with the glide. Try and stay up so you can enjoy it. But it sounds better when I say, try and stay up so you can enjoy it. Try and stay up so you can enjoy it. You can hear truly like the flow comes in with the linking. All right, here's another one. Chopped up first. He is being so annoying. That makes me think about a certain type of person, but let's link it and make it graceful. He is being so annoying. He is being so annoying. All right, now some W glides. Chopped up first. How are you? That sounds so funny. Let's link them. How are you? How are you? And the last sentence, however, I am going to do it. I can't even chop it up properly. Now let's link it together and make it sound natural and graceful. However, I am going to do it. However, I am going to do it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please put them into the comments below because I'm looking to make more videos that are made for what you need. Please make sure to like. Please subscribe. On that note, happy practicing. Bye.